Too many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections Movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Well, great day, everyone. Hope all is well. I am so excited that you are here. Make sure you like and share and comment throughout this broadcast to get more people on, to get all this good information. So Divine Connection is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance moms, vendors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. Then twice a year, we have 2 big events, one in March and one in October. We bring people together. We network with people. We have vendors. We have youth vendors. We have speakers. We have panels. And we come together to give God glory and to celebrate each other. Then on Wednesdays, we have a podcast between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. where we have people online telling you who they are and what they do and how you can contact them as well. You can download our app at Divine Connections Magazine from your Google or your Apple store. And then we also have a store online. So check it out. It is bit.ly/Divine Connection Store. And we have over 109 products. So check it out. Hold tight. Awesome. So definitely check that out. Also, what we're doing now, the last 2 months, I've started Empower Him Men Online Gathering, where the men get together and they talk about life and taking off the mask and mental health and just different things going on. And then with the women, we talk about how to take care of ourselves. We do a lot. We multitask. We take care of family, churches, organization, community, and we have to take time to take a breather and take care of ourselves. All right. So listen, I want to invite you out. The next one is April 15th at 7 p.m. is for the Empower Him, which is for the men. And then April 24th is Empower Her for the women. That's at 6 o'clock. So take that into consideration. I'll show you just a little bit of video of the women, but note that the date for the next one is April 24th for the women and at 6 p.m. And then for the men, April 15th at 7. Hold tight. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that just gives you a little clip of what's going on. In order to stay connected, check us out. Text 336-338-8903 for more information. Email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. Go to our website and subscribe to get updated information at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Our Facebook is Divine Connections Marketing. Our Instagram is at Divine Connections, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Divine Connection. If you have not got a copy of the magazine, it is here and available. Make sure you get a copy of Divine Connections magazine. We have hard copy as well as digital copy as well. And if you want to advertise in the next magazine, let us know so we can get you in there. It's at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/special pricing. If you need to be a sponsor, if you would like to be a sponsor on the show, you have a 30-second commercial for your business or your organization. Touch bases with us. We would love to hear what you have. And if it's a good fit, we do a 3-month agreement and we'll have you on before or after our interviews. Now, if you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business, your ministry, your book, your gospel group, or your event, we do that as well. So definitely stay in contact with us. Now, there is a marketing promotional package that I am doing right now to market your business, your organization, your book, and what you are doing. So if you want more information, go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. If you want to join our online with the men, empower him, go to bit.ly/join men who are making divine connections. Complete that link and you'll get the link for the next empower him. Okay. And for the women, it's bit.ly/join women who are divine connections. So you can get the link for that as well. I also have a book that is out now, my second book, The Key Connector, How to Build an Empire Helping People. And we also have our journals, which is Making It Happen. You are a divine connection because you are. So we're grateful for that. It's on Amazon, it's on Walmart. And then you can get it from me as well. If you want to shop at our store, go to bit.ly/divine connections store. And listen, if you have anything going on in your body or you want a healthier body, we have an awesome connection. Go to lifewave.com/Delo Williams. If you have inflammation or anything going on in your body, we want to have our body the most healthiest as we can to get around it each and every day and make it happen. So go to that website and I'll give you more information about that. Now, our special guest is in the house. And listen, if you are a business owner or doing business or anything and you want some good information, how to keep your stuff together, we have Ms. Key Gibson in the house. And so hold tight. We're going to invite her in as our special guest. Great day. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Well, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're very welcome. So tell the people who you are and where you're from.
My name is Key Gibson. I'm the director of Legendary Expansion Services and Women of Worth nonprofit. I am from originally Greensboro, North Carolina, and I run the nonprofit twice a week. We feed the homeless on Fridays through Harvest Haven, and we also run day-to-day with Legendary Expansion Service. I'm actually leaving a new business owner right now. So
awesome. So tell us why you started doing what you're doing right now.
In 2015, God had me start Women of Worth to help everyone see themselves how God sees them. So whatever facet that's in, whether it's with the youth, this past Saturday I had an Empower Her. So it's crazy that you said that. I had an Empower Her. It was an Empower Her brunch luncheon, and I had some panelists come and we did some discussions, and God showed up, and I'm sure you know the rest. And so that was our Empower Her. We have it at Night Her brunch we're doing on June the 15th, 2024. So that will be our next event with Women of Worth. With Legendary Expansion Services, I started this business in 2009, and I've just been helping businesses with their taxes, people personally with their taxes, accounting needs, bookkeeping needs, starting your business. You didn't structure your business right, I can help with that. You don't have business credit, or you do have business credit and your personal credit is blended in. Because a lot of times the bank will say, oh, you need the guarantor. That's not true. So I just help people get their business in order so they can live a successful, happy life and not worry.
Awesome. All right. So you help people to build a business credit as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. All right. So give us a little bit details of your services, specifically like which the detail of what the services provide for them.
So if a customer comes in and they're a new business, and say for instance they just have an LLC and the EIN number, and they don't necessarily have a Duns and Bradstreet number, that's what establishes your business like credit file. You have to
Mhm.
build on that. So a lot of people will say, well, what's your paydex score when you go to the bank? Well, if you don't have your taxes in order, your business structure in order, and then if you don't have a paydex score for your business, then you're not lendable.
Mm.
So when someone comes in and they want me to help them with business credit, I always start at the bottom to make sure that your structure is set up, you have the right EIN number, your credit isn't mended whatever your business credit is currently, or if you don't have any at all. And then I
Mhm.
see what you're eligible for, but I have to do an assessment of where you currently are so we can get you to where you want to be.
Now, is that just for businesses or nonprofit businesses as well?
Yes, nonprofit businesses as well. And I have a staff member that does personal credit, and she does it completely legal. It's not one of those crazy systems. Like, she sits down with you, she goes through line for line, she knows how to write the letters. And then we work on nonprofit credit as well.
Okay, give us a little bit more detail about the nonprofit.
So with nonprofits, it's based on your structure and then what income class you're in. The IRS always gives you a guideline of where you have to stay for your income, but a nonprofit business is just like a regular business. You can just
Hmm.
apply once your structure is set up. And
All right.
different banks have different accounts or different things just for nonprofits. Wells Fargo is a good bank, but I work with Pinnacle because Pinnacle can help any business. It doesn't help you a
Okay.
little business, a big business. I help everyone through Pinnacle usually.
That's awesome. I literally just talked to them today. So I'm like glad you said that. That's a check mark for them.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. So um then you talked about bookkeeping. So give us some insight on that.
So I have a bookkeeper on staff. Well, two bookkeepers on staff. We offer a free consultation. You come into the office and let us know what your needs are. A lot of people don't really know that they need bookkeeping services, but bookkeeping takes care of like your accounts payable, what you're spending, what you're receiving, what's left in your budget. If you need a balance sheet, a profit and loss statement, all that comes from your bookkeeper based off of what your transactions are for your particular business. So we
Okay.
require an initial meeting to see exactly what type of business bookkeeping services. You may just need a payroll set up. You may just need a balance sheet. You may need to file your quarterly sales and use tax, or you may just need a profit and loss statement. Everybody's needs are different. So we do a full assessment to see what the need is.
Awesome. Awesome. And so what else did you say you do? What was
Taxes.
the taxes? Okay.
Yes. I've been doing taxes for over 15 years. Um, and it kind of is what it is. I just make sure that you get all of your write-offs. All expenses matter, especially in business, but definitely in personal. There's a whole list of over 100 write-offs you can have. It's just like a person living, day-to-day life. Not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily a business owner, but someone that has a 1099 or a W-2 for a job that they hold.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many write-offs that are available. A lot of people say, "Oh, you can write off gas." Yes, you can.
Yeah,
It's
I use Miles IQ.
okay.
I know you heard that, and that so that helped me out a lot as well.
Yes, that helps a lot. It helps a lot of people.
Yeah, and so do you have any give us some tips about when a person maybe is in business or a nonprofit business that can help us along our business journey?
Just make sure that you have your structure together. The
Mm-hmm.
structure is the foundation for lending. All banks look at your structure. Make sure that you have a bookkeeper or someone that can show you what your profit margins are, what your
Mm-hmm.
balance sheet is, and make sure that you have somebody in your team that educates you. I educate all my business owners. You'll never be anywhere where you don't know what's going on or what conversations are being had in your presence. I'm big
Mm-hmm.
on education. Just because you need to know like everything you can do, but I would definitely say structure is a big part of it. Making sure you have a business bank account, making sure that you have an EIN, whether you're an LLC or incorporation or S corp, making sure if you are an S corp, you're paying yourself properly. If you offer a service, you have your sales and use tax. Make sure you're filing your quarterly or monthly sales and use taxes. It just depends on the level of service that each business needs.
Wow. Awesome. And so, if someone was interested in finding out more information and getting the information you talk about, how can they connect with you?
They can send us a text or give us a call. You can send an email. We're also on Facebook and Google and Instagram under Legendary Expansion Services. And if you need help with your nonprofit, you can call us at the same number, or you can go on Facebook and send us a message through Women of Worth. I have a grant writer on staff, so she's
I
always
was just
ready
getting
and
ready.
available.
I
She's
was
on my
just,
board, but she
yeah,
helps with grant writing too.
awesome. I was just getting ready to ask about that if there was some grants for nonprofit organizations available that you know of.
Um, yes, the FedEx grant is a great one.
Okay.
We recently did that one for a young lady that started a business here locally. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Serena Williams has a grant. It's through LinkedIn.
Okay.
But you have to, of course, meet the qualifications for the grant, and they're not outrageous. But you know, every grant has that one criteria that's like, where did they get this from?
Right.
Nobody has this,
Right.
just to make you jump through an extra hoop. But
Mm-hmm.
The Serena Williams Foundation has about $250,000 they're trying to give away right now,
Mm.
and it's through LinkedIn. So you either have to have a personal LinkedIn account or a business LinkedIn account in order to qualify.
Wow, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anything else you want to share that we need to know?
Um, I send out like a monthly newsletter of whatever grants are available. Like, you know, hey, these grants are starting or these grants are open. So if
Okay.
you send us an email or anybody wants to email that says, hey, I just want the grant list, you can get that.
Awesome, awesome. All right. And I'm trying to think anything else. Any other services that we talked about? Did we miss any?
I don't think so. Business credit, um, bookkeeping, accounting. I mean, we offer all accounting services with our
Okay.
bookkeeper, and I have an accountant on staff. So we offer multiple accounting services. And if you are in a situation to where you haven't filed your taxes in a few years, you know, with the pandemic and life be life. Okay.
Life be life.
So if you haven't filed your taxes in a few years and you just have some questions, feel free to send us an email, a text, or a phone call. Usually available if I'm in the office, but there are enough people to respond. If you just want to know, like, hey, what does it look like, or are there any penalties? Sometimes there may not be a penalty, and especially in this case, because you know the whole pandemic and a lot of people
Hmm.
don't have a penalty, but penalties are coming, like they're on the way, like as of May 1st. So it's
Penalties.
yes, for like not filing your taxes or filing your
Oh.
taxes late, or you have unpaid money that you owe to the IRS because you filed your taxes, you didn't have the money to pay back at the time. There are ways around the interest. Um,
Mm.
but it's like per situation, but it's pretty universal across the board. If you go on and set up your online account right now to try to, you know, qualify for a payment plan, then
Hmm.
it saves you an interest down the line. But I do know for a fact, I got a newsletter that they're going to be garnishing wages and doing a lot of different things come May 1st just because of money that's owed.
Mm. Okay. Awesome. That's good information, girl. I love it. So, like I was asking earlier, other than QuickBooks, was there another way that people can keep track of their finances outside of QuickBooks?
So if you are a business owner,
Hmm.
most POS systems have a way of tracking your finances. They usually have like a scanner, or you can take a picture and just import them or scan them into your POS system, and then it'll formulate you a balance sheet. And not a profit and loss statement, but it will formulate you a balance sheet. There are a few systems that may deliver a profit and loss. QuickBooks is definitely one of them. But keep
Hmm.
in mind that QuickBooks is owned by the IRS. So anything you put into the QuickBooks system goes right into the IRS system. So just
That's
FYI.
good stuff. Good stuff. Awesome. Awesome. Well, that's great. Anything else you want to share? I love it. I'm just love getting the information. Do you do any workshops or anything? I know you say you educate your clients, but do you do any workshops overall?
Yes, I do. I have a workshop once a month. It's $25 for
Okay.
about an hour and a half of workshop and then 30 minutes of questioning. So 2 hours total. And, you
Hmm.
know, it's just a light refreshment in the evening. Sometimes it's a Friday evening. Sometimes it's a Sunday afternoon. But it's always posted. And I just talk about, you know, how to keep up with your taxes on a personal level. You know, how to know if you're investing your money in the right type of investments. And I'm not always the speaker. A lot of times I get someone to come in from the bank, or I'll get an insurance lady or someone to come in that sells insurance, life insurance, whole, you know. So just it just depends on whatever the topic is for that particular season. Our next class is how to properly manage your money. So it's a budgeting class. The bookkeepers and the accountants in my office are going to do the class.
Nice. And when is that?
It'll be May. I think it's the third Saturday in May. But it'll be on my. I'll send you the flyer. But it's still in the works. But it's the third Saturday in May.
Okay. And the location is where?
We haven't chosen a location,
Okay.
honestly. Just trying to see like where where I'll have the most response. So I plan to put the flyer out this weekend and
Okay.
just have everyone register, because I've been in a situation to where we've done a class and we said, hey, we're going to have it at one place here in Greensboro. And then it turned out to be double in size. And so we can have it there. And so I just as a rule of thumb, I kind of wait a little bit, but it will be in Greensboro. I'll get you all the information.
Okay, awesome. And was there anything else I was going to ask? Off the top of my head, I don't know. All right, well, just leave us with the word of encouragement.
My biggest word of encouragement is to put God first.
That's
Whatever
right.
you think you want to do, whatever you got planned for yourself, it's okay. And it's not saying that you can't do that. Just send up a prayer. Lord, I want to do this today. Or I want my business to make $1 million in
Come
2024.
on.
Can you show me how? God, I need an increase in my income at my job. I need a raise. I need to be promoted. Just present all of the things that you have planned for yourself, your business, your nonprofit, your kids, your life before God, so that He can speed you through and align your steps according to the will He has for your life.
I love it. She be on it, y'all. Y'all, she is on it. Okay. I love it. Well, hold tight. Thank you so much for being my guest. We'll definitely have you back. Look forward to the workshops that you're having, even more information as
Yes,
well
ma'am.
for business and nonprofit organizations as well. So hold tight. Thank you. I am
Yes.
Deloris with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one, Divine Connector, which is Jesus Christ. Hold tight. I'm going to come right back to you. All right.
Okay.
Thanks. Y'all, make sure you like
Hey,
and share
we've
this
got exciting
information.
news from Divine.
Uh-oh. Hold tight.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now.